everyone, Don't here. Welcome to another episode of the Legendary Series where we're looking at favourite games of the ZX Spectrum and also games that I like as well. And here is one such game which we're going way back to 1983. This is Deathchase, or known as 3D Deathchase, where you are going through a forest shooting the bad guys. And yes, it is very, very similar to that well-known scene in Return of the Jedi, where Luke and Leia are getting chased and sometimes firing upon some stormtroopers. This game is very addictive, not the best to look at. There's quite a bit of sound in it, but we will have fun trying to play this. Now the keys are a bit odd, I have to say. Key 1 to go left, key 0 to go right, key 9 to accelerate, and key 8 to decelerate. So this was very built for the Spectrum keyboard, not a standard keyboard as nowadays. But we will have a go. So we will start now. Oh, bit of a screen interference there, so we'll try again. So just bear with me for a second. Okay, so now this is right. Now it's going to the screen where you need to press the keyboard and cancel. It didn't do it on the other version I've got. Luckily, I've got a few versions of Deathchase, so I can use a better version here. So we'll try keyboard. Here we go. So I should go left, go right. There's my fire key. Just getting used to these keys, because again, these keys are weird. Fire key is the S button, and you fire against those two bikes in the distance. There you go, got one. Look at that, this is amazing. Now I don't know what, I was literally in a dead end there. Now you can actually shoot the helicopter, would you believe it? Okay, that noise there is the engine, obviously. Come on. So you can see why people love this, especially if they compare it to Return of the Jedi, because it's very similar. There you go, got him. That must be next level. Night Patrol, okay. So accelerate. You can't go dead straight, that's the thing. You have to always swerve left or right. Bit straining on your hands, these keys. Oh, there's a tank now. Right, of course. Ah, the forest is a lot more trickier now. You have to be really good on your reflexes here now. Ah, which I'm definitely not. So you try again. Let's try another game. So these games are very quick, hence why I'm going to play this for a few times. Right, I'm going to be on slightly slower bike speed, I think. Ooh, no, not that slow. I'm not in range, hence why I can't shoot at the moment. Ah. Yeah, I need to get faster. No, I need to be maximum speed to get the so I can fire on these bikes. But this is 983 and it's it's actually very playable still. Ah! You really need to have really good reflexes for this game. Which I probably had when I was younger, but not now. Ah! Some 41 years later, I am definitely a lot slower than I was as a 11, 12-year-old when I was playing this. So you can imagine why I'm so crap at this now. Let's play for one more time. So you've got keyboard on Kempston, so you can play this on joystick as well. Right, I'm going to not talk for a little bit, I'm just going to concentrate on the game for a little bit. Okay, I think you need to shoot 2 of the riders to go to the next level. Yeah, you do need to shoot the 2 riders. I can't. Oh, there you go. Forgot the keys then. Keep pressing 9 as left and 0 as right, but it's not, isn't it? The key choices are a bit weird on this. Got it. I can see why a lot of people love this game. I can't shoot the tank. Well, you probably can, but I'm just not this. Okay. Oh my god, these are going quite fast now. Ah! Ah, no. I'm actually slowing down a little bit, but no, I can't. You gotta be in maximum speed to just catch up to the bikes and to be in range. If you're blasters, oh my god, I'm ducking and diving here. Yay, got him. This is gonna get worse and worse. I can imagine this. Ah. As always in these games, we will quickly go to the reviews in a minute. If there are any reviews, actually thinking about it, 1983, there might not be any reviews for this. So I don't think the game magazines came out just then. We'll have a look anyway. But anyway, let me know if you have actually played this game yourself or you're playing it right now. I did really well there on that one. So let's quickly go to see if there's any reviews of Deathchase. Now, surprisingly, there are reviews because even though the game came out in 1983, the reviews were in early 1984. And this is actually Crash Magazine, 1984 Crash Magazine, and it got 92%. General rating, just excellent. So what do they say about, here's a new game which really does deserve the 3D prefix, considering that it's a 16K. Yes, it is a 16K game, of course. This has to be the best yet road race type game for the Spectrum. The story time goes, it's 2501, 100 years after the Great War, and the North American continent is ruled by mighty warlords and constant conflict over forest territory. You are one of the elite mercenaries, riders on the big bikes, and so on, so on, so on. All our reviewers were stunned by the game, and that's what counts. What you get is view over the big bike's handlebars with a pair of black leather-clad hand grips grappling them. Before you is what appears to be a reasonably empty landscape, a couple of small trees in distance, but as soon as you accelerate, the picture changes. The trees suddenly seem to multiply, and they're big. Steering your bike between the trees, you chase the other two riders, firing photon bolts at them. Helicopter hovers around, occasionally landing. This too can be shot if you're good. I didn't shoot it. And that's about it, except for night patrol. So what was the criticism? This is an extremely simple idea for a game and utterly compelling to play. Once you shoot up two riders, the game automatically switches to night patrol. It is a little hard to see through the trees, and if you get through that, the sector day 2 patrol adds a tank as well as the helicopters. They may problems braking. Not that you can't, you just get somehow you forget you forget an excitement. Yes, that's true. There is a range indicator letting you know how close to overbites you are, but I never even notice it because the 3D effect is so good you fire by instinct as you would in real life. Yeah. The graphics on the bolts firing away are very good, and so the explosion when you hit something so realistic that your bits seem to fly up over your shoulders. Slamming into the tree at full tilt is quite experienced. The game is dangerously addictive to play. Here it comes. Here's the Return of the Jedi link. Return of the Jedi has nothing on this. The chase through the trees is breathtaking, quite literally. Fantastic graphics, exceptional smooth movement. The bike handles really well. So of course it's comparing itself to actually Return of the Jedi game, not the actual film. But yeah, it is a very enjoyable game, very simple to look at, and I'm sure a lot of you have played this already. That's why I plonked it into the Legendary series, because I think it richly deserves it. So let me know what you think of 3D Deathchase. Have you played it? And what's your memories of it? Or are you playing it right now, even in 2024, 25? Please let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do. If you haven't liked and you like this video, please do. And if you want to make a comment, then please do, and I'll make sure I'll comment back. But anyway, that's the end of this Legendary episode. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time with another episode. Bye bye.